You are checking out the Lord Sear Special.
Shade 45 once again. It is the Lord Sear Special. Woo. I got two special guests, man. Not just actors, but real hip-hop motherfuckers. And this shit, nigga. We got Black Thought Method Man, nigga. What the fuck?
What up? The funny shit is, all that he read that off the paper, the curse words and everything. He read that shit off the paper.
Why? I ain't do that, man. Why you do this to me?
I'm fucking with you, Sear. You know I love your fat ass.
Oh, goddamn, man. Congratulations, school teacher. You got the TV show out.
Well, I appreciate that. I've been teaching my students well. I appreciate that. Schoolhouse Rock over here. What happening?
Now, how did y'all get hooked up to do the Deuce? 42nd Street, HBO.
Well, you know, the creators of the show and Meth have history.
Yeah. Nepotism, nigga. Gave it my uncle.
Pretty much.
Wow.
Worked together on The Wire. And the casting director, Alexa, she she casted for The Wire too, and I've read for other projects with her. She's like from close to Philly, and she and I kind of go way back too. So it is kind of who you know.
She hard body though.
Yeah,
That's gonna let you know.
Yeah, she will.
Now it actually looks like 42nd Street. Where was it filmed at to make it look like?
It was shot. It was shot mostly uptown.
160th and 169th, Amsterdam.
Fresh. Wow.
The set, enough respect to the set designers. They did an excellent.
Yeah, they did a great job,
man. Word.
How long did it take, Method Man, to put the makeup on you, to put the hair?
The wig only take a few seconds. They be making, and after a while they made me wait until it was actually time to start shooting because it get hot, and then I start sweating, and then it get a little stringy. So the wig was a nightmare. I wish I would have never picked it, but I'm glad I did because it kind of made me stand out. You know what I mean? For real.
Meth, you are really trying to get all the women together. I see you pimping it. Mm-hmm. But that don't look like acting though, man.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. When you get trained, you approach things a little bit differently and shit. So for me, Rodney's story is, you know, he probably think he the Mac. You know what I mean? He's probably been around some people. Probably been to a couple of players' ball. Got turned on to the game, but his heart is. He love these women. These his women. And he loved all of them his women. He loved all of them. You know what I mean?
You're not supposed to love.
Let me tell you something, man. Whatever it is, as long as they go out there and they bring some of that love back, you good. They going out there getting that money for me.
I was about
so
to say,
I'm
y'all
like,
stepped the water game up.
you know what I mean? But. So it's like love is love. When you send them out there with love, they come back with it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
You go ahead and smack upside her head and send her out on the stroll. She gonna be a little bit more timid about the way she go get your money. But if you give her a kiss, maybe air that pussy out and be like, yo, go back out there and get that money. Okay. Right after you aired it out, right after you aired the pussy out, she throwing her clothes on to go out there and get daddy money.
Cause you working hard.
She working hard.
You worked on that.
But you gotta, as a pimp, you gotta recognize that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this bitch done brought in $2,500, baby. You know what I'm saying? Look, this is what we gonna do. Check this out. You go back out there, give me another 5 hours, right? I come pick you up in the morning. We gonna get some real nice breakfast. I treat you real nice. You know what I'm saying?
I need some hand clamps on that. I'm about to
all of them important. That's the trick.
Not one.
That's the trick. All of them gotta be important.
I love the meetings y'all have in the restaurant. Y'all get together. The hoes get together. There's no arguing. There's no, there's new people coming in. It's like a meeting of all, of all good people. I can't believe it, man. And I love the bar scenes. Y'all chilling in the bar, doing the damn thing.
One of my favorite scenes is when CC and Reggie Love opened up the series. They talking at the bus station.
What's his pet name again?
Reggie Love.
Wait, hold on, wait.
Reggie Love.
Who made the name Reggie Love?
It's in the script, man.
Reggie Love.
Yeah.
I just want to know, like, when y'all did that, because I know the handshake had to be ad-libbed. Whose idea was it?
I like the handshake.
You know what?
I
the
like
handshake. That's some root shit. Yeah. It's like three quarters of like the Roots handshake.
Nice.
Original Roots.
Yeah, they're just motherfuckers who are in the band right now.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So I taught it to my man, to Gary. What made that scene like authentic is the fact that, in order to play a pimp, I'm drawing from, life experiences and shit I saw growing up, and it's like different people that I interacted with and family members and all that. But Gary's experience growing up was totally different because he was in Britain. Not that it's not pimps and hoes in London, but that's just not what he grew up, haven't been exposed to, and he didn't grow up in the same era, of the 70s. Right. So it's literally, it's like me passing on game to him, from an American standpoint, like it was real. He was really listening, like super intently and trying to learn how to better play his character in the scene though. So that's why it looks like I'm really, I'm dropping a jewel on him. And then the game that I'm talking, the whole, how Nixon was a pimp and shit. It was
dropping it on him.
Yeah.
You could just see this is an OG talking to a BG, letting them know, putting them on the game. Like, look,
I
nigga,
was definitely
Nixon
putting them on the
pimping
game. I ain't telling about that armpit shit.
How do you make the correlation between Richard Nixon and pimping? That's some fair shit right there. And if you were sitting on that bench next to him, your fucking mind would be blown.
Oh man, this is the Lord Sear special, man. Loving it right now, man. Now, you're all right. You're up for another season. That fast. After only 4 episodes, 3-4 episodes. Goddamn.
Well, I just found out about it.
Honestly. That's what I hear.
Yeah, I'm out the loop, so I don't know.
Oh man, now, are y'all really using drugs because sometimes when you do this, you have to react.
Oh, you mean like is the coke real?
Yeah.
Of course.
All right. All right. Oh, God damn. You heard it first. You heard it first. Anything, Shade 45. Now, hold on, man.
Oh, my God.
We going to come right back.
Yeah.
We got to play some. Can I play something for one of you brothers, man? Shade 45, it is the Lord Sear Special Black Thought for the world-famous Roots. And Method Man from the iconic, I'm trying to think of
Sear being nice today because he usually be flaming me up in here, boy.
No.
He being
that was
nice.
your fault, man.
I know.
Like,
I came in with
man.
it. You right. I came in with that
God
energy.
Damn. Now speaking about the energy, I wish y'all could slap the shit out this Martin nigga, man. Trying to sell the album. Man.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's their problem, man. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit, man. First of all, I wasn't in the loop when they was doing all that jinky shit behind the scenes. So I feel like I got blindsided by a question that I knew nothing fucking about, but me being Wu-Tang, and I think my answer reflected me being angry over not being in the loop as far as that went. So whatever information came in, whether it was good information or bad information, I was going to run with what I said anyway. Now that I look back in retrospect, retrospect, is that good? That's a good word?
You can do that. Okay. Hey, I'm right with you.
Now that I look back, I know that I kind of jumped the gun a little bit, but I stand by as far as, no, you don't do that with music. Music is to be heard and listened to. It could be a piece of art, but at least let people listen to it. I would have gave it away for free before I did some crap like that.
That's some crazy shit.
Yeah, but it is what it is, and see the way the thought process was, it wasn't pure in its execution. So this is why you got Skrelly with that album. If it was pure in its execution, the way they wanted to do the shit, I'm thinking that it would have had a whole different narrative for this story that's going on with Skrelly. I don't know the dude personally. I don't know his vibe. I don't know him personally or anything like that, right? I just know that he has an album that everybody wants to hear. I ain't pressed to hear shit off that album.
God damn. I'm impressed and happy for the new album. The Wu album. You saw the video with Redman. Incredible album.
I think DOF dropped the ball on that, but we'll just leave that right there.
Okay.
DOF Films. Law Math, been working on this album for a minute. I say maybe a year and a half, maybe. He's had verses from dudes for that long, and he's very hard on himself, so he was second guessing himself a lot. And he's finally gotten to the point where he's like, okay, it's ready, and I'm gonna let it go. But I need a push, because most of the Wu-Tang, I'm not gonna say we're not the most unreliable dudes, but we're not that reliable when it comes to certain things. And he would have had to promote it himself and everything like that without a name. He's basically just the DJ for Wu-Tang to the masses, but to us, he's the guy that invented the Wu-Tang W. He actually drew that. Yes, along
the original. Wow.
Yes, he drew that. And he's a hell of a producer. So for his vehicle to be heard on a bigger scale, he incorporated RZA. Okay, put RZA's name on it. RZA didn't actually produce anything, but he has a team behind him that can make sure that this album gets where Math needed it to go.
I see.
That was all right.
Yeah.
That was quick.
Yeah.
And put down.
Crystal clear.
Crystal clear.
Especially putting it down. The Roots. When is there gonna be another album?
We got a new album coming soon. It's coming real soon, yo. We got joints. We got Ninth Wonder, Salam, Remy.
Ninth Wonder, Salam.
Salam won't work with me. Forget you, Salam. Nah, I'm
Hey,
playing.
come on, man.
Salam won't work with me, man. He's always busy, though. I get it.
Yeah, we got some heat on that. Pardon me.
No, I hear you, man. You doing a documentary series?
Yeah, well, we're executive producing a series called Rap Yearbook. It's based on a book written by Shay Serrano.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of a docu-series.
You gotta excuse Math. He's transforming into.
I'm not transforming. It's always fun in your show. It's just quiet as fuck in here. I'm not used to that.
It's not just quiet, because you know why? Turn that fucking beat on, goddammit. Turn that motherfucking beat on. I think it might be that time.
Oh shit.
What, rhyming?
Come the fuck on, man! What this bullshit? Put the earphones on, nigga.
I ain't got my fucking phone, man.
Come on. You don't need no
man.
damn phone. You don't need no
right.
phone. With the lyrical...
Fuck you, Sear. Yo.
J45!
Hey, I'm still shadow boxing. Lungs need oxygen. This is for the... Hey, damn. I'ma get it, man.
Nah, bro. Wait, hold on. Turn that.
Hey, who got my phone? I lost my phone.
What the fuck is going on? I think
I lost my phone.
Is she right
got
there?
Yeah, she right.